Aisha Khatun is a mother of 4 who says she has no choice but to manage with what little she has. Nearly 1 million Rohingya refugees have struggled for nearly 8 years in the world's largest camp here in southeastern Bangladesh. Now the UN World Food Programme says it will cut aid next month from $12.50 to $6 per person because of funding shortages. The shortfall is a broad decline in donation, not just the recent US aid freeze. Aisha is left with little choice.
We have endured great suffering, including what we faced in Burma, and with God's will, we will persevere through this situation as well.
In recent months, more families have fled to Bangladesh to escape the violence in Myanmar.
The Arakan army picked up my husband 2 months ago, and still there is no trace of him. At some point, out of fear, I fled to Bangladesh with my 2-year-old son.
Packed into 33 overcrowded camps spanning just 13 square kilometers, more than 75% of the refugees in Coxs Bazar are women and children. The Rohingya lack legal status, protection, freedom of movement, education and jobs, which leaves them highly vulnerable.
The fund crisis will worsen conditions in the camp, leading to more robbery, feuds, drug peddling, illegal arms dealing and even human trafficking. Some refugees may seek work outside, causing conflict with the local community.
At this point on the
UN Children's Fund says severe acute malnutrition in the Rohingya refugee camps in Bangladesh jumped by 27% compared to the same period last year, as growing demand for life-saving nutrition outstrips shrinking aid, putting thousands of children at risk. Successive aid cuts have severely affected Rohingya refugees who rely on UN agencies and face widespread malnutrition as Bangladesh struggles to support them with little hope for their return or resettlement. The funding cut has also hurt refugee healthcare facilities, clinics and sanitation in the camps. Some want the UN to focus on repatriation.
We are not so concerned about food rations or humanitarian aid. We are now stateless. Our home is Arakan. We urge the international community, through the UN, to create a safe zone there to help us return home.
Aid officials say humanitarian support is not an option, but essential for the Rohingya refugees who cannot yet safely return home nor have the legal right to work in Bangladesh. Tanvir Chowdhury, Coxs Bazar, Bangladesh.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.